Hey guys, Below Hoodie Boy here. The reason why there's no intro to this video, which you'll see later on, is because I recorded for 16 minutes long, and I cut out the first minute 40 seconds to open space for the opening and all the real rest. I may cut out more, but if you want to but if you want to find out what happened in those, you can read the description. I will recap all that happened there, not put all the text there. God no. But it will basically roughly what happened in that. So yes, and please enjoy this Katawa shoujo episode. Shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations in school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. It makes me wish that there was somebody here so I could anchor myself, okay, to something tangible, instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. The trees hum with the wind, and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. It makes me think about hospitals again, but how they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a common color. So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? Only after I stand in front of an haughty? The Somebody please post in the comment section below about how I pronounce that word. Oh, it stopped raining. Oh god, I hate this part. I want to clip my blinds down. 1 second. Sorry, I'm making some fresh air, but I need to start timing. This may be a short episode, by the way. Only after I stand in front of both of them. It was the last chance I had to turn back. Even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous, and with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. So this is Matao. It must be Nikki? Nikai. So you are excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Batman. Huh. Welcome. I really hope I don't have to do much voice in this one. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asked you. Okay, I can only use for a few sentences. The head nurse asked you for a brief check. I have to make a different voice for him. Somebody comment what it should sound like. The head nurse asked you for a brief check-in visit, but there is no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me, makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, almost miss what the teacher's saying. Do you want me to introduce you to the class? Now, what have I ever learnt from bad endings and neutral endings is that to always save. Where is it? Save. Ready to save state. Thank you, Ren. Okay, so, I want the good ending, but which one should I do? I'm going to take with, yeah, of course. Oh wait, crap. No, no. Dang it. Of course, but not everyone likes the same. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should the one to give the impression myself. Yeah, there, I got the right one. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition after I follow the teacher up the stairs. The third door down the third floor corridor is marked as a classroom for class 3-3. Mateo opens the door and enters. That ugly painting. Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I'm late again. Oh, sorry. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Ah, get a grip. This is a big step. I know that, but there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. Now, These, I'm gonna try to name it. This is Mickey. Miki. Don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't. Iwanako. This is Iwanako. That is Haruhi Suzumiya. That I don't. That's Ugu. And that is the girl of my dreams. That is Hanako. Forgot his last name, but that is Van Gogh. I'm calling him Van Gogh. Calling this guy Ryu. Megumi. Iwanako. Stubborn. Akira. Ginger Boy. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high. There's a lot of spaces left over. Really, the only two characters that are actually going to be in this series is going to be her, who is has no hand, and Miss Burned and Scarred. An entire wall taken up by blackboards. Yeah. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath. For books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. I stopped walking in front of the classroom and faced the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other class, school. But then, why should they be here? Well, probably all have some kind of mental problem or interior problem. Now, they're probably like me and just have something wrong with them. It's just immediately obvious that I noticed that one of the girls seemed to be missing the thumb of her right hand. It's a little Jerry. That's her. Now, the only one that's obviously something wrong with them is this dude. Brr. Now, this is Misha. This is Shizun. Shizun is deaf and a mute. Misha is her shadow and it translates everything she says. These three, they don't have any importance to the story. Once again, it's like in consciousness again. Anyway, let me take this time to explain. Um, I sorry if I kind of mess up letters. I one day in gym class, I got hit in the head really hard, and that caused me a concussion. I couldn't read for the rest of the day because it was like I couldn't like the letters getting mixed up. I couldn't see them. So yeah. Oh god, we may have some interference. Now he's probably just socially awkward. She has no legs. She probably had no leg right there. Yeah, Misha, I have no idea what's wrong with her, obviously. And her, I don't know. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out. The teacher's speech is halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long, straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hand as if it will make her invisible. That, my friend, is Hanako. By the way, she's not the only one you can choose. I believe the ones with the ending in this classroom is Hanako and Shizu. I wish it would make an ending for her, cause that would be nice. Oh wait, 1 second. Okay. There's one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone with a cane. That I do not know. He's probably blind. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motion, sign language. That's her. She peers at me over the rim of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she's doing. Oh, that's her. She's kind of cute. So is the cheery-looking girl with pink hair. I'm Akira Kogami. Thumbs up if you know that reference. Twin girls. I'm Akira Kogami with pink hair sitting next to her. Sorry, I would be interrupted. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her at the moment I walked in. Please welcome our newest classmate. Claps his hand, and so does everyone else, except one girl in the first row who has only one hand. I cringe a little, but hide by bowing in thanks for this applause I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So, I'm Hasao Nakai. And after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. I hope to get along with everyone, even though I'm a new student. And after that, being so boring, this is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I end up saying nothing, and the teacher picks it up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied, even with what little I said, though a few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. Could have gotten worse. I hate it when that happens. Like, especially when it's a girl. I mean, they are devious. As Kenji says, I won't ruin the story. It's like when you're saying something weird, and then everybody starts like worrying about you. Not worrying. That's a completely different thing I wanted to say. Starts like whispering about you. Like, hey, you know that guy. Dot dot dot. Listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along well, letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round, with her one hand against her the other wrist that ends in a bandaged stump. It makes me feel a little bad. You'll get used to it. We're going to be doing some group work today, so that I'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine with me. That's good. You can work Hakamichi. She's the class representative. That is Shizune. She can explain anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better than that, right? How could I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignment and announces that we will be working in groups of 3. It hits me. I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Oh right, Hakamichi is right there. Shizune Hakamichi. Now, it's not her. Just saying. This is Misha. As he calls out their name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink Akira Kogami, pink hair, and gold eyes gold eyes? Waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. Ha ha ha! I guess her problem's mental. What? I'm caught off guard by her laugh. It's nice to meet, it's nice to meet you too, but I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi Shichen. She likes to give um she likes to give off these nicknames to everyone. Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. Looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short, yet carefully brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of the dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between them. Analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. Dot dot dot. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods in a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher is messing with me, saying you will be able to talk to people, and who better explain better things to you. I can see you're a little confused, right? Right? But I understand why you would think that. I was Chichan. Chichan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth to her, even though she can read lips. I'm like an interpreter. He. She says it's nice to meet you too. She's also mute. Dot dot. You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shichan, of course. He is. Well, Shichan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he wouldn't. He would have been standing up there for no reason, right? Right? He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know that you would be here you'd be here today so soon. Shichan, right?